So in a village, Baba says, everybody is mad. Why? Because there is a well where the water is poisoned. And so when they drink that water, slowly over a period of time, they lose their senses and they lose their level of reality. So they act crazy. Somebody will be laughing, somebody will be crying, and so on and so forth. Baba says slowly, I mean, because those days, you have one reservoir of water, they come and take in pots and pans. And so everybody was drinking from the well, and so everybody eventually became mad. The king had heard about this, so he said, I want to visit that village and see what I can do for them. So the king comes in his horse, and all of them look at the king, and they all whisper among themselves, see this mad fellow, he's our king, look at him, so serious, he's not jumping and laughing like us. Because the king was sane and everybody else was insane, they thought the king was mad, because he didn't fit into their reality, right? And then Baba says, it was a hot day. Nobody knows this, why these people are getting mad. Nobody knows the reason, right? So it was a hot day. The king said, I want some water to drink. So they bought water from the well. He drank, and then he started laughing, uncontrolled. And the villagers rejoiced. Oh, Asin was mad, but he got cured. The king was mad, now he is cured. This miracle water has cured him. And he became mad too. Baba says that is a problem. And so he says, when you see me, you drag me into the picture. But when you see the picture, you've got to go out of the picture. So he says, don't bring God into the picture. Take the picture to God. In other words, when you see the divine principle in this form, using the form, go to that divine principle that is everywhere, within us, without us, above us, below us, all around us. And then you begin to experience that omniscience, omnipresence. But what does that mean, bringing God into a picture? But then when we look at the picture, we bring God into that, and then we sit in front, and Baba would say, then you bring out your laundry list. Swami, help here, help there. What is this happening? What is that happening? We got a laundry list. So we want him to fix our problems. And he says, the best way to fix your problem is give that chick to me. Let me handle it. He says, yeah, but make sure it's fixed. We go like this back and forth. Like the little seed you sow and pull it out. We're refusing to see in his light. To me, mindfulness is surrender. Mindfulness is that acceptance of his teachings and then aligning my life to those teachings. How do I take my values to those teachings? How do I align that to the teachings? And then you make decisions on your career, everywhere. Say, if it's aligned to my values, I'll do it. When we first came, I got a fantastic job in Coca-Cola. I refused that job because I said, I can't be part of this Coke industry. I don't want to be part of it. I have nothing to do with it. I'm doing IT, but no, I can't be part of that. Then I realized I was part of a hospital industry. Then I went to a meeting, they're talking of beds, they're talking of, doctor, you have to have so X number of operations. So we don't care if you don't meet, and the last guy walks in, I'm sure there'll be something wrong in him, just perform the operation. So even if you go and say there's a slight pain, he will say, a little surgery might help fix it. Because he has deadlines to meet, it's a business. They run it as a business. So I realized this is not for me, I need to get out of here. I can't be part of this anymore. Once I realize something is going wrong. But my heart, I can sleep in peace when I do that. I can sleep in peace. Because I know that the money I'm getting is from what I truly believe. Then I joined a relocation company which helped people move from one place to another. I said, good, I like to do that. So, career choices, food choices. I won't get into trouble, food guy, I won't. But I'm just saying, you become mindful of everything. And then you start automatically, without knowing, you become the street lamp. People ask me, so you went as a non-sai devotee. When did that happen? When did you become a devotee of Baba? I said, I don't know. It was so slow, so subtle, so powerful that I don't know. It was curiosity at first. Curiosity led to admiration. I began to admire Baba when I saw him from morning till night, constantly in this consciousness of how much can I give, what can I give, how to give. This quality of giving is not simply for People, I mean, not when he came out and he gave big gifts to thousands of people, hundreds of people. That quality of giving of Swami, if I tell you these stories, I've shared this other places as well, so bear with me if you think it's a repetition. But small little things he would pay attention to, small little things he would, and I'm not saying this happened only to me. If you ask every student to talk here, he will have a story of what Swami gave him and how it was so special to him. You know in your own life, when you sit, at some point you will know that Swami gave you or pay attention to you. Not in a physical sense maybe, but in a spiritual sense. That is why you have that personal connection. But I can share with you even at a physical level, how Swami paid attention to that small. One boy in the sports meet was practicing karate. This is all we learned ourselves, right? Until later on when Swami brought in experts. This boy was practicing karate. He was going to kick and break bricks with his kicks. And so one such practice, he hit a vein and his foot started bleeding uncontrollably. It became a big issue. They put him on plaster. Now he was a very new boy to Swami. He was very new. He had come from London or someplace. He was used to a 5-star life, son of rich parents. He came, he was not happy with his hostel and mosquitoes biting and no fan, and he was not happy at all. I mean, I have to share this room. You know how the dorms that we lived, it was a big hall, like not even as big as this. This could have fit in 3 halls. So you have a cupboard that's built into the wall, and you put a pillow, you put a sheet, and you lie down to sleep, and up there is your clothes.